My name is Chimtot, and I want to make sure you never buy another bad game. Alright friends, today we're looking at Marlow Briggs and the Mask of Death. I want to jump in. I did go through and I played this game through to completion, and I enjoyed it enough that I decided I wanted to come back and make a video for it. So today what I'm going to do is show you just briefly why I liked it. I'm also going to mention some of the things I didn't like to give you guys an idea on whether or not this might be a game that you would really enjoy playing. So what I'm going to show you first of all is just the action. Yeah, I'm going to show you the action right out of the bat. No, what I'm going to show you first is the menu, because man, menus are what makes the world amazing. Am I right? No? Okay. I'm going to show you the menu anyway. So you can come down here into the options menu. There is a fully involved how to play. It shows you how to read your HUD. It shows you the combos on each and every one of your weapons as a spectacle fighter game, kind of a God of War ripoff. This is very handy. So anyway, kind of a cool little thing that they didn't have to put in that they did. You can also fully rebind your keys, which surprised me on a budget title like this. You can also come into settings, a few game settings, a few audio settings, and very few video settings. And then you can actually go through and watch the credits at this point because I've beaten the game, but we're not going to do that. There is a cool little mini game involved in the credits, which is something I haven't seen a lot of other games do, but anyway, yeah, kind of a neat little thing. So before we get into the actual action, I am going to touch on the price on this game. At full price, this game right now runs, I believe, $4.99 or $5.99. I think it depends on your region. I want to say it's $4.99. It's a $5 game. If you were careful and you keep an eye out during the Steam sale, you can pick it up for 99 cents. That's what I did. I picked it up this past Steam sale for 99 cents. I thought it would be fun to pop in here and play. So let's pop in here and show you guys. I'm saying the word pop a lot tonight. Let's go ahead and load up a game that I have queued and ready to go. Save game number 2. This is the absolute beginning of the game. So this is just where I wanted to pop in and show you guys. I skipped all the beginning cutscenes. It goes through the story. You guys don't need to know the story. It's a budget spectacle fighter. The story is that you went to visit your girlfriend at an archaeological site and ended up getting into a little trouble. You got yourself killed. This giant staff that you're holding right now is the instrument that was used to kill you. You are now on a mission to go back, save your girlfriend, and get vengeance on the crazy dude who killed you. So you can see right out of the gate the action gets fast and furious. There's fires, there's explosions, you're climbing a rope. So that's where we start. And, well, what are we freezing up a little bit there for? Okay, so we'll come up here. There's a little bit of puzzle solving. Here's the puzzle. Push the explosives out the window. And then almost fall down. So there's a little bit of comic relief to the game. And it was clearly designed to be used with analog sticks. It makes for some strange little things on the platforming sections of the game. Yeah, helicopter. Woohoo! And there's a big refinery. That's where we're going. As I said, during some of the platforming sections of the game, the fact that it was designed to be played with an analog stick, if you don't use an Xbox controller plugged into your computer or whatever the case may be, it can make for some weird control schemes, but all in all, it's not a big deal. I didn't have any trouble completing the game with mouse and keyboard. So, we'll pop in here and teach these rogues to fear the wrath of the sacred warrior, apparently. So what we'll do is, as we get in here, I actually want to show you guys before I get into fully involved spectacle fighter craziness. I say that and then I immediately just keep going. If you hit R, this is your upgrades menu. You can see there are a lot of skills, a lot of weapons that you'll unlock as the game goes. It's basically just as you hit experience points, you earn the opportunity to unlock these. We probably won't get to see that during this video. I probably won't get far enough to do that. But if you, from this screen, you hit the left control button, you can actually come in here and it's a little tutorial about your combos. You can see up there, they're bound strangely enough to I and P, but it's also right mouse button, left mouse button that you can use to perform these combos. And then if you look, every time I perform one of these combos up on the top right-hand section of the screen, you'll notice I actually am getting experience. Oh, I did this wrong. What am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, you'll notice I'm actually getting... Am I doing the wrong combo? I was doing the wrong combo. You'll notice that I am getting XP for performing all these combos. So, sorry about the stumbling over my own words there for a minute. But, yeah, so that's something I haven't seen on a lot of other Spectacle Fighter games that I thought was worth pointing out to y'all. So, we'll continue the onslaught here of taking out the crazy guys. And, let's see if I can grab this guy. Yeah, and throw him into his friend. We'll grab this guy and then drop him. Okay, fine. We'll fight the right way. Okay, and you can see the combos building on the right-hand side. I just lost my combos, but you get bonus XP for keeping combos chaining for a long time, which is something kind of cool. And I've had the combos up in the neighborhood of 200 or 300 later on in the game when you get a lot of enemies and you're a lot more powerful. So it's kind of entertaining way to do everything. Okay, we've taken everybody out, and again, this will come back to show you some of the crazy, ludicrous things that you end up doing in this game. We are going to push a tanker truck off a cliff, and the action just gets kind of crazy from there. This is actually, it's early in the game, but it's a very cool little section. So, as you can see, the action just starts right out of the gate on this game, and it's very B-movie, 90s action B-movie-esque. That's the only way I really know how to explain it. It's just absolute silliness in the best possible way. And honestly, when I picked this game up, I did not expect it to be this entertaining. I expected it to be something absolutely terrible, and was, oops, wrong button. I was pleasantly surprised to discover what we've got here. I'm gonna throw that guy off the cliff, and we'll fill up on health. So yeah, graphics work, I would say is okay. It's passable. Definitely for a $5 game, it's worth it. And we're gonna set up here. Well, this is one of the cool things that you can do. You can actually deflect missiles. So, in classic B-movie, ludicrous manner, we're gonna pop over here, and we're now going to set this cable car flying, and we're gonna fight on top of it because, you know, why would you not? I wonder if I can deflect another missile. Yeah, I probably could have, except for the screen shake happened right there. If the screen shake stuff bothers you, this won't be the game for you. There's actually quite a fair amount of it that goes on. So, yeah, that's just something to be aware of if you decide to pick this game up. But it doesn't happen to bother me. It sometimes confuses me about what I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. So, I guess we're supposed to be going. And the action of craziness continues. So, as you can see, it's really a fairly competent Spectacle Fighter. For $5 for 99 cents, I've been nothing but pleased with this game, to be honest. This is our first kind of boss fight of the game, this Flame Wielder. You can see he's got, he actually gets a health bar and all that fun stuff. Hey, we lit ourselves on fire because that was smart. He actually becomes a standard enemy later on in the game, but for right now, he's a boss. And as such, we don't have a lot of skills and stuff going on, so we're going to kind of use hit and run tactics against him. But, well, I say that, we're actually doing pretty good just keeping him lit up. But yeah, we're going to use hit and run tactics on him, see if we can get him using that flamethrower, and then swoop in for a quick couple of hits. Back off. So, yeah, like I said, for 99 cents that I paid for it, or $5 at full price, I've been pleasantly surprised. I expected something absolutely terrible, and what I actually got was a fairly confident and a very enjoyable game. That's not to say it's without problems. It has definite problems. You can see, or at least if you've been paying attention to this video, you can probably see the graphical fidelity is not outstanding. It's good. It's passable. The texture work leaves a lot to be desired. Marlow Briggs is the man with the largest hands I've ever seen in my life, which is strange. And as the game goes on, the enemies get very repetitive. So it's not a game without problem. I wouldn't even wager to say it's a particularly great game. It's a good game. It's an entertaining game. It's a casual, entertaining little walk through the Mayan jungle. That's what it is. So you guys know I like to give you my ratings on games based on whether or not I think you should buy it right away, whether I think you should wait for a sale, or whether I think you should just skip it altogether. This is one that, surprisingly, I find myself saying, for the price of the game, we're going to get a cool little mini game here. For the price of the game, honestly, you got to pick it up. Kind of my measure on games like this is if I get an hour of enjoyment, if I get an hour of fun for every dollar that I spend on the game, it's worth it. I've managed to beat this game in about 5 hours, playing it pretty casually. I actually streamed it as I played it. So, like I said, yeah, played it pretty casually. But I enjoyed every minute of it. I found myself kind of wanting to redo certain portions of the game because it was just so darn entertaining. So yeah, I'm gonna reluctantly call this a buy, even though it's kind of a substandard game. So, but yeah, I'm gonna reluctantly say go ahead and buy. If you're a fan of the spectacle fighter genre, pick it up right away. If you're not particularly a fan of this genre, then it's probably worth waiting for a Steam sale. But it's definitely entertaining. I really don't think you can go wrong picking this game up. So anyway, that is my opinion, my first look on whether or not you should buy Marlow Briggs and the Mask of Death. If you found this video helpful, thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot. I want to make sure you never buy another bad game, and hopefully this video helped you make that decision on Marlow Briggs. So anyway, thank you guys, and we will talk to you next time.